testing. Testing, testing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. There we go. I hope you can hear me, Ardelia. Okay, it's been quite a time in the last couple weeks in the whole world. And so let's close our eyes and we're going to connect with the divine. And just let's take a couple breaths and allow your heart to open up like a flower, because that's where the love comes in and out of. Just breathe in that love, that vibration that is so powerful. There is something within you that remains unmovable, that always speaks directly to you, saying, "Be still and know that I am God." You are united with all. You are one with the eternal light itself. The presence of Spirit within you blesses everyone you meet, tends to heal everything you touch, brings gladness into the life of everything you contact and everyone you contact. Today I uncover the perfection within me. In its fullest, I reveal the indwelling kingdom. I look out upon the world of my affairs, knowing that the Spirit within me makes my way both immediate and easy. I know there is nothing in me that could possibly obstruct or withhold the divine circuit of life and love which good is. My word dissolves every negative thought or impulse that could throw a shadow over my perfection. Good flows through me to all. Good shines through my thoughts and actions. Good harmonizes my body so that it is revitalized and manifests perfection in every cell, in every organ, in every function. Good harmonizes my mind so that love sings joyously in my heart. I am completely conscious of all good in me, around me, and in all that is. I am in complete unity with God. I have a complete confidence in my knowledge and understanding of the law of good. I not only know that what the law is, I know how to use it. I know that I shall obtain definite results through the use of it. I realize that doubts about my ability to use this law are things of thought. What thought has produced, thought can change. Knowing this, having confidence in my ability to use the law and using it daily for specific purposes, gradually I build up an unshakable faith, both in the law and the possibility of demonstrating it. There is no doubt in me, no uncertainty rising through me. My mind rejoices in certainty and in assurance. I confidently expect that my word shall not return to me void. Therefore, today I declare that the law of the Lord is perfect in everything I do. It will externalize happiness. It will bring every good thing to me. Today, I am inwardly aware that there is a secret way of the soul. There is a secret pathway of peace. There is an invisible presence forever externalizing itself for me and through me. Today I believe in divine guidance. Today I believe that underneath are the everlasting arms. Today I rest in this divine assurance and this divine security. I know not only that all is well with my soul, my spirit, and my mind, all is well with my affairs. And so, take another beautiful cleansing breath. And just keep your heart open, knowing that all is well. Namaste.
Kathy, you are unbelievable. Thank you so much for that. Good morning, everyone. You are sacred. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart, and always you are my family. You are the face of God. You are my family. You are the face of God.
How sweet it is. So if it's comfortable for you, please just lower or close your eyes as I do this morning's affirmative prayer, blessing the service and each and every person that is a part of it. And so I just know that there is one presence, one power, one divine energy that is acting in and through all of its creation, as love, as unity, as compassion, as divine right action, as wholeness and health. And recognizing and knowing that as each of these attributes are true of the divine, they're true of me and each and every person that can hear my voice. Each of us are imbued with those divine qualities and cannot help but express them in our lives, in our thoughts. And so today I just claim that all is well. Everyone and everything is opening up for each and every person's highest and best good. To remember the truth of who we are, the love that we are, the love that we share. I know that to assist each and every one of us along this path is Dr. Rima's message today that opens those hearts, touches our minds, allows us to remember. I also know that there is a greater sense of love and compassion and unity taking place right here and right now, not only in this center, in this city and in this state, but also in the United States. And I especially give a blessing to Uvalde and Buffalo, knowing that God's arms and love is expressing in and through each of these communities right here and right now. And that each of our thoughts of love, prayers of compassion are making a difference. I know that each of us are the way in which God works, and so that each of us feel empowered to take whatever steps are ours to take to bring more light and love into the world. So for this service, for this Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living, and for each and every person that has made their way physically or virtually to be part of this service, each are blessed and each are a blessing. So for all this good that is taking place, I just say thank you, God. I release my word to that perfect action of the law, knowing it is all well, it is all good, and it is done. Please join me in saying, and so it is.
Lauren, when you and Kathy are speaking, we're covered. It's all covered. Wow, powerful ladies. Beautiful. I am so grateful to be I feel that way, really. Woo! Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded about who we've come to be. We are love, we are one. Come on, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Come on, sing now, I can't hear you. Everybody, get up on your feet, yeah. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet, yeah. Let us be reminded about who we've come to be. We are love, we are one. Give it to me, one big family. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet, yeah. See the light in everybody you meet. Everyone, everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded about who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Here we go. Here we stand on joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. Yeah, you're good. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded about who we've come to be. We are love, we are one, yeah, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got it, thank you. Woo,
Patty Powers and Dave Marinelli, you guys rock the house every week. Thank you so much. I'm Lauren Ballardini. I'll say more about that in a moment, but while we're all standing, if it's comfortable, please say with me, and especially if it feels right for you on Memorial Day weekend, say with me, God bless America and the rest of this world. And if you would just turn to a neighbor, give a nod, give a smile, share your love. That's what it's all about, right? Aw. Thank you. And go ahead and sit down for a moment. So I am not. Sorry.
We really wanted you to dance.
I apologize, and you're actually probably pretty grateful I didn't. So, anyways, I am Lauren Ballardini, one of the practitioners here at our center. And the reason I am here is because our dear ministers and much of our ministry of prayer and a couple of congregants are retreating in Lake Arrowhead this weekend. They are getting filled up and spiritually nourished, and are going to come back, I'm sure, and share all that they have learned and empower the rest of us to take some of those spiritual nuggets. So I want to welcome anyone that's here for the first time. I thought I recognized everyone here, but is there anyone visiting for the first time? It looks like we're all family here today. Okay. And I'm just going to know that anyone who's here virtually for the first time, if you would just put a little note in the comments section so that we can welcome you, that would be wonderful. And I think I think that's all I'm supposed to say this
Don't
morning.
go away.
Don't go away. Yeah, I think.
Don't leave us.
I think we're good.
No, I like it when you're up here.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sit down for a little bit, and thank you very much. I think Dave's got something
Yes,
special to play
he
for us.
does,
So
yes.
thank you all.
Thank you. This is for all of our troops. That was beautiful. Well, that's my husband. Can he play or what? That was a beautiful singing, David. Thank you. It has been quite a week. That's for sure. Dr. Rima, you have chosen beautiful songs for today, and I can't thank you enough for opening my eyes to new music. I thanked you before, but I'll thank you again. This beautiful song is by India Ari, and it's called Strength, Courage, and Wisdom. Inside my head there lives a dream that I wanna see in the sun. Behind my ears that mean that I've been hiding way too long. Cause I've been too afraid to let it show. Cause I'm scared of the judgment that may. Always putting off my life, living for tomorrow. It's time to step out on faith, try to show my face. I've been elusive for so long. Freedom is mine today. Gotta step out on faith, gotta show my face. Procrastination has got me down, and look what I have found. I found strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. Yeah. Strength, courage, and wisdom inside of me. Yeah, yeah. Inside. Behind my pride there lives a me that knows humility. Inside my voice there is a soul. Inside my soul there is a voice. I'm too afraid to make a choice, 'cause I'm scared of those things I might be missing. Run way too fast to stop to listen. Woo! Stop to step out on faith. Gotta show my face. I've been elusive for so long. Freedom is mine today. Gotta step out on faith. Gotta show my face. Procrastination got me down, but look what I have found. I found strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. Yeah, yeah. Strength, courage, and wisdom inside of me. Yeah, yeah. Right here. Ooh, yeah. I close my eyes and I think of all things I wanna see. 'Cause I know now that I've opened up my heart. I know anything that I want can be. So let it 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 be. Just let it be. So let it be. Oh, let it be. Woo! Strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. Yeah, yeah. Strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been right here inside of me all along. Strength, courage, and wisdom inside of me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, deep inside, it's been there. It's been I found it, I got it. Oh, I'm sure I got it now. I found it. I found it. Yes, I did. I found it. I found it. Yeah, yeah. I found it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. India Ari.
Thank you, David.
And Patty.
Love you.
Awesome,
Love
awesome.
you.
Hi, I just wanted to give a quick introduction to Dr. Rima Benario. It's been a minute since she's been with us, so even though she's family, I just want to remind you of this fabulous person that's come to bless us today. So Dr. Rima is a dream weaver, soul coach, and wild heart healer. Through her workshops, classes, transformational travel journeys, and private coaching, she helps women shift out of fear and frustration into a life they love. She speaks and teaches on personal sovereignty and the challenge many face in maintaining a healthy balance between caring for others and caring for ourselves. She weaves together a safe and sacred place to explore the healing power of myths and archetypes, ritual and ceremony, and soul shadow work to repattern and resolve childhood conditioning. I know that you are going to love her as much as I do if this is your first time getting to experience Dr. Rima as she helps us to remember truth. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Rima Benaria.
Center stage. Thank you so much. It's always such a delight to be with you. According to Hindu legend, some of you might know this one, there was a time when all human beings were gods. But they have used their divinity. And so Brahma, the chief god, decided to take the divinity away from the humans and hide it somewhere they could never find it. Brahma called a council of the gods to help him decide where to hide the divinity. "Let's bury it deep in the earth," said one of the gods. But Brahma answered, "Oh, humans will dig into the earth and find it." Somebody suggested, "Let's sink it deep into the deepest ocean." But Brahma said, "No, humans will learn to dive into the ocean and we'll find it." So someone finally said, "No, human, let's put it on the top of the highest mountain and hide it there." And Brahma said, "Eventually humans will climb every mountain and take up their divinity." And all the gods just gave up. "We do not know where to hide it because it seems there's no place on earth that humans will not eventually reach." Brahma thought for a long time. "We will hide their divinity deep in the center of their own being. Humans will search here and there, but they won't look for the divinity inside their true selves." And the gods all agreed this was the perfect hiding place. And the deed was done. And since then, humans have been going up and down the earth, digging, diving, climbing, exploring, searching for something which already lies within themselves. So, today I want to talk to you about the fact that we were born to remember. Born to remember. But these past couple of weeks, we're kind of like this guy, right? We're like, what in the H is going on over here? We've got our little lantern and we're poking around and it's hard. It's hard to figure things out. What is happening? And often when those questions come up, they lead us on a quest. And I don't know about you, but I feel like I've been questing most of my adult life. I've been questing to figure it out. What is it? What is this thing we call life? What is consciousness? What am I doing here? What in the heck is happening? Do you ever feel like that? Yeah. And so in my search, I've come across a lot of helpful things. And one of the ones that has been very helpful to me has been this sort of 4-step idea that there's 4 things we're kind of doing on the spiritual path. We are growing up, which much of us have done, maturing physically, intellectually, emotionally. Some of us are still working there, right? We need to clean up. Most of the time I come and talk to you, I'm talking about the cleanup phase, shadow work, looking at the unresolved issues that we have, those little dust bunnies that are in the corner of our psyche that we might not want to pay attention to, but that if we don't pay attention to, get in the way. And then there's this one, wake up. What does that really mean? And finally, show up. And a lot of us, we do the show up piece. We want to show up. We want to make a difference. We want to ask for what we want in this world. We want changes in the world. We want to see our leadership listen and respond. And we hopefully also want to be leaders as well. And that brings us back to this little wake up nugget. What does that mean, wake up? And so this next slide is kind of this interesting map that I've come across. This one is from Richard Barrett. You can find him online. And he has this great little map here where he talks about these sort of 7 focuses that we can have as human beings. The focus of survival, where we're trying to build stability in our lives. The focus of relationships, where we're needing a sense of belonging and community. We're so blessed to have this community. Self-esteem, where we have a focus on our own achievement and our sense of agency in the world, the sense that we really can create something out of our own imagination for ourselves and those we love. Transformation in the center. This is in the heart. Those of you that are familiar with the chakras, you'll see this completely aligns with the chakra system, where we're really about consciously evolving now, where we're recognizing that growth is part of the game. And then in the next level, we're looking at self-expression, and here's sort of that show-up place where we're looking for meaning and purpose. And then connection. Here he's got this illustrated as community involvement and contribution at the highest level for society and societal contribution. And in my book, in my work, I look at these slightly differently. Where when we're when we get to the very top of this system, it's so important for us to recognize that we're looking to create a kind of an understanding of ourselves that goes beyond the human realm into the divine realm. And it's really about sacred union and union with the divine. And so if we'll go to the next slide, today this is what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about this idea of transcending this experience in a way that isn't about leaving it, but it's about the mystical experience of the self as a walking expression of the divine on earth. An embodied sense of this, because we've all been studying this stuff for a while now, right? So we have this very clear intellectual understanding. We know we are sacred love, right? We know we are the divine in action. We are the face of God. We are the hands of God. We really, really get that. I mean, we get that here. But I'm going to tell you that I had a determination that I was committed to having a felt sense of this through deep prayer, meditation, works with altered states, being in flow state, all of those amazing things that are possible when you really seek that union with the divine. There are lots of tools and techniques out there. And so as I began to be on this quest of really embodying this, I got to this point where I was like, okay, I get it. I am God becoming self-aware. So that's it, right? So the job is to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I'm awake. And so my prayers and meditations were constantly filled with this. I'm awake now. Okay, God, we're awake now. Okay, what's next? Right? Because usually when you wake up in the morning, it's a different experience than what you were doing just a moment before you woke up, right? Something shifts. But nothing was shifting. I'm awake. What's shifting? And in my seeking, as I was knocking on the door through my meditative contemplation, I kept getting redirected back to my body. Back inside here. Here, not out there. Here, in here. Embodied divinity. And so I was having this meditative experience about this, and I kept having this experience of being sent back to my body, and suddenly I thought, oh my gosh, is this a punishment? Is this some kind of a punishment? Just like the Hindu story says, I abused my divinity and now I have to come be human? And I thought to myself, this is unacceptable. I do not agree with this because, first of all, I'm awesome, right? I love my life. This is far from punishment. And secondly, I was kind of like, screw you, Brahma. I mean, really, come on now. That is not okay. That is not cool. And so I was knocking on that door. What is the point of all this? Until finally, and it's a little scary to say this to you all, finally God spoke to me, literally, and said, stop it! Stop it! Stop trying to wake us up. Stop it. Yes, Yes, it's true. You are me, I am you, that which I am. Yes, you are it. We are it, this is it, you are us. You got it. Now, let me tell you the truth here. We're there by choice. We're there by choice. You're there by choice. Now, do the job. Okay, do the job. So, here, if I'm here, here's the job. What's the job? We can scroll through those next slides pretty quick. Here's the job. I'm here to wake people up. I'm here to wake myself up. I'm here to be awake. All right, I'm on it. I'm doing the job. I'm on it. Wow, what's going to happen when we all wake up? And so where was I? Once again, I was back on that same loop. What's the point? We're here to wake up. What's going to happen next? Come on, let's figure it out. We're going to wake up. All of us are going to wake up, and then what's going to happen? And then came the realization that I was asked to stop that stuff, to knock it off, and I didn't know how. I didn't know how to stop asking that question. What's next? What's the purpose? What's supposed to happen once we wake up? Because usually down here when you wake up, you're supposed to do something with your wakefulness, yes?
Yes.
Yes. And then the answer came. And I was told, just love. Just love. That's it. Just love. And as I was sitting with that, and I was feeling that in my heart, like, just love, okay, just love. I had this experience of looking out the window and realizing, oh my gosh, this is what the Ascended Masters did. They knew that they were one with God, and they just loved. They just loved. To be able to radiate that kind of love felt so good. So good. And so I had this visceral sense of, wow, okay, so this is it. We are here to be vortexes of divine love. That's it. To be vessels, to be open hearts so that that stuff can pour through out into the world. And here's the thing, is that we are called to be that love in the face of everything. Because we are that. So that thing we're looking at that doesn't feel good, that we don't like, that looks horrific and is horrific and feels terrible, all the things that are true, that is also us. That is me. I am that. And that's hard. That's hard. And when you can hold that truth, that all of us are individuated bits of consciousness embodied in some skin who've forgotten, and that's why we mess up, and that's why things are how they are, that what resolves that is love, even in the most difficult circumstances. And I'm going to tell you, this is especially hard if you haven't done any of that cleanup work, right? Because sometimes we interpret this call to love as codependency or excusing bad behavior or a lack of boundaries. No, we need all that stuff, but we need it all to come from the energy of love. And we can't be in that energy of love if we haven't really learned how to love what we are individually. So if you're withholding any bit of self-love or self-acceptance for all the ways you mess up, for all the things you haven't gotten right, for all the times you've fallen asleep, you are not going to be able to be a vessel of love for all the others when they are in that space. And they need you to be a vessel of love. And it's hard. It takes practice. And so the question that this boils down to for me is, am I going to be the way of love or in the way of love? And so let's just do a little experiment here, and let's have a moment where you can take a moment and be grateful for, and in the space of loving energy for someone or something in your life that's easy to love. So maybe that's Patty and her amazing vocals, or this community, or a grandbaby, or a fur baby, or Mother Earth. Just let yourself feel that love. And then just let your heart open even more so that you can feel the way you would imagine the divine would love that through you. For me, it's like sliding open this door in my heart, and my temperature goes up, and I feel this powerful tingling in my heart. And now call to mind something that's been really troubling you. Maybe somebody you judged, something before you've seen or heard about or experienced. And notice how it gets a little smaller. If you're very practiced, you might be able to keep your heart wide open. Sometimes what happens when we call that second thing to mind is that it closes down. And I want you to imagine the divine saying to you, let me love this child of mine through you who's so lost. Let me love this world through you that has forgotten. And see what happens. Let that love gate open and flood that love that is the great I am to the other thing that is also the great I am, that we are. And then we get to show up from this place. And when we show up from this place, it's fun and joyful and exciting and tremendously interesting and full of curiosity. And I wonder what's going to happen when all this love gets to be felt by me, through me, as me, with me. That's what we get to do. And so from that place, we do the cleanup work. And the cleanup work becomes a little bit easier. And we can notice the judgments that get in the way that block the love. And we can remind ourselves of that little voice that's saying, let me love this child of mine through me, through you, as me. I am that. And so the truth is, as human beings, we're constantly assessing the world. Is this a mystical place or is this a menacing place? And that's why we have to pay attention to our history, the parts of us that are still feeling wounded, that need some love and affection and attention, and we have to turn that love on ourselves so that we can feel safe within ourselves. We become the source of our own safety, and therefore the world begins to look mystical rather than menacing. And it's a mystery. It's a mystery why dark things happen, except that we know that when dark things happen, they evoke massive amounts of compassion and love. And maybe that's their job. So, how do we do this in a practical way? We stay in the present moment. We stay in the now. Because right here, right now, I have all the love I'll ever need. I'm right here with all of you. Right here in this moment, I'm safe. I'm well fed. I have a roof over my head. I have meaningful work. Things are pretty good. In this right now moment, I have everything. This right now, this is it. This is all there is. I'm speaking to you. You're here with me. There's nothing else that's needed here. I'm not worrying about whether I was okay yesterday or whether I'll be okay tomorrow. In the present moment, I know, right here, right now, everything's okay. This is the magic of the present moment. And so it takes strength, courage, and wisdom to be able to stay in this space, to be what is being asked of us. Strength to stay in the present, to master your attention, to notice when you've allowed it to wander into places that shouldn't go all alone. And we use our community to help us remember that. The courage to keep on in the face of the things we just don't understand and that make no sense and are beyond our capacity. To keep on believing that our job is to love. And then the wisdom to act as love in every moment as best we can. And when we screw up, when we forget, we say, I'm sorry. We take responsibility for our actions and we try to do better. Ask for a redo. It's one of the best things you can do in the whole world. Say it again the way you wished you'd said it. Do the thing you wished you'd done. Clean up your messes and move back into a place of love. And then that allows us to just simply be the love that we are, which is the truth of our being. And so I invite you to remember on this Memorial Weekend a different kind of remembrance, to remember that you are sacred love, that you are the holy place that we all desire, and that together we are that holy place made visible. So it is.
Thank you, Dr. Rima. Boy, you were right on about these songs, I'll tell you that. Strength, courage, and wisdom.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, honey. And here's another beautiful song by Faith Rivera. It's called Circle. One step away, forward in motion. Know where I've been, know where I'm going. Voices rise up, a beautiful sound. There's more than enough music to go around. Everyone step in line with me. Put your hands up, get on your feet. Oh, 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 oh. This is my circle, this is my tribe. Leaning together, we know we're all on the same side. We are stars in the same sky. Circle of stars in the same big sky. We burning brighter than before, we shining on forevermore. Circle of stars in the same big sky. This kind of love can fill up an ocean. I lift you up, you keep me going. Anything is possible, there's nothing we can't do. Bring out the best in me, I'll give it back to you. This is my circle, this is my tribe. Leaning together, we know we're all on the same side. We are stars in the same sky. Circle of stars in the same big sky. We burning brighter than before, we shining on forevermore. Circle of stars in the same big sky. This is my circle. my circle, this is my tribe. Leaning together, we know we're all on the same side. We are stars in the same sky. Circle of stars in the same big sky. We burning brighter than before. We shining on forevermore. Circle of stars in the same big sky.
That is all we are.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
We have to lean into that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Great song. Hi.
Patty and Dave.
Oh, you're so cute.
Thank you, Dr. Rima, for that lovely talk today. And she said it best, you are sacred love, and this is the opportunity for giving and receiving. Giving to the spiritual home that I know we all love, and receiving all the good that is ours all the time. So if you would hold your gift or your tithe, I'd like to call the ushers out. And if you would join me in saying the affirmation. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal, bless, and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplying abundantly. So yes, every gift of your time, talent, treasure supports the center that we all love. And I am so grateful to have all of you here today, all of you here online, doing everything every day to create a world that works for all. And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you, Yvonne. You were born to do this. Woo!
I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Oh, I do believe that I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Anything I want, it is mine. Perfect health, it is mine. Joy and peace, it is mine. Ooh, all the love, 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 it is mine. If it serves my highest good, yeah, then it is mine.
I just love to see you come up here and chant it, Charlie.
Hey, hello. So the announcements for today is to say thank you to those that joined us to celebrate the Asian American and Pacific Islander Month. 15 of us had lunch at Nataya's Secret Kitchen and had a wonderful time together. And we will do a lunch again together very soon. Thank you to Carmen and Claudia for making the delicious tamales. They bought and made all of the tamales that fundraiser brought about $538.
Wow. That's
And-
awesome. Nice.
And thank you to Joan, Anthony, and Ted Stefano for an amazing movie night at their home. And the movie night brought in $504.
What? That's
And
crazy.
CSL has a summer movie series beginning in June that goes through August. You watch the movies on your own time, then sign up to discuss. Go to shop.csl.org/classes for the list of movies. On June 20, what is that? No, that's not. On June 8th, that's at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., Heart of Peace will be led by practitioner Juanita McCoy this month. As for practitioner Aldo, be away on a very well-deserved vacation.
Yes.
Karen Jones will join us as well, and we look forward to seeing you here in person and online. On June 15th at 4:30 p.m., come bowl with us at the Sun Coast, and tickets are available in the bookstore. And I don't know if our co-ambassador Fun is here. I don't think so, but I believe you should ask either Yvonne or Amy for questions. On June 18th, Sharon Fleming will facilitate Expressions of the Soul, a spiritual development workshop, and the cost is $69 and includes a beautiful set of cards that contain meditation and writing prompts. There's a flyer on the happenings table with a QR code. And on June 22nd, the Healing Words Book Club meeting is at 4 p.m. and we will be discussing The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. If you'd like to participate, please let Reverend Stacy know so she can send out a Zoom link, and her number is 702-524-7096. And remember to look for Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living on Amazon Smile when you shop. Just go to Amazon.com, or go to smile.amazon.com, and a percentage comes to our center. The bookstore is open today with lots of gifts and items for purchase. Be sure to check it out, and the books in the bookstore in front of the window are 60% off. We have contemporary and fun accessories, so please go shopping with us. Stay tuned for the summer series of song classes, which will be offered in mid-June, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and have a great week.
You have a great week. Charlie's the best. He's contemporary. He's the best. I don't think we have any children today. No.
So we have practitioners here who are going to come up. And they're available for prayer, yes?
Yes.
Following the service. All right. I encourage you to take advantage of that. And so let us just remember that what we are is divine love. And let us ask for support, help, and guidance when we forget, so that we can wake up and remember again. We allow that love to flow through us out into the world, to be the hands, the face, the feet, the acts, the thoughts, the eyes of God, that which we are on earth, becoming now, one and forevermore. And so it is.
Let's do our peace song. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are real. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me.
Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I can feel it in my mind.
I can feel it in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body. So it is.
Can you turn it up just a little bit? We done a lot of living, we're working overtime. Don't need another million, you got that gold. I like the way you're living, cause you're so genuine. You got that something special, didn't you know? Just need you. Met you when wasn't in Atlanta, and then put down the saxophone back to down the boulevard. I can't wait to blow my own horn. It ain't wrong for you to play along, playing this song till you die. In this world with a lot of problems, all we need is a little love. Thank you, oh you make me thank you, oh your love. We done a lot of living, we're working overtime. Don't need another million, you got that gold mine. I like the way you live, cause you're so genuine. You got that something special, didn't you know? Just need you, yeah. Country boy, and I never put down that pork chop and salt. Every fell in love on the boulevard. If you were Jenny, then I was Forrest. It ain't wrong for you to sing along, singing this song till you die. In this world with a lot of problems, all we need is a little love. And thank you, oh you make me thank you, oh your love. Come on, David. Woo! Play that thing. How you doing, baby? Ooh, yeah, you've done a lot of living. You're working overtime. Oh, we've done a lot of living. We're working overtime. Don't need another minute. You got the gold. I like it. Didn't you know? Woo!
Come on, girl. Congratulations.
Woo, I just need you, yeah.
Yes! Really? Yes! So
I'm walking nowhere. Tears are falling, I feel the pain. Wishing you were here by me. To end this misery, and I wonder, oh God.
See how every sign pointed straight to you. Every long stream led me to where you are. 'Cause I'm a man of means, by no means king of the